I have tested several devices from Shelly and I'm gonna show them to you, not this one. Yep. So let's start with Shelly H&T Gen3. It's showing the current temperature, the fact that it's connected to Wi-Fi and to Bluetooth. We have humidity 58%, the time, and also here we have 3 bars out of 5, the battery. You can work with it standalone and via Home Assistant. We have 4 batteries. This is the button to enable, temporarily to enable the web interface, because otherwise it will consume more power. So web interface is not enabled all the time. You push this button and you will have the web interface in case you need something. If you don't want to use batteries, you can use USB and plug it continuously, but this one is measuring the temperature. If you move it from one place to another, you can adjust the air conditioning. This one was controlling my entire summer, that one, without problems. Air conditioning was starting with the settings that I've set. For example, I want the temperature to start when it's above 27 degrees. 27 degrees, 30 minutes, the air conditioning starts. Probably it's too hot, but this is just a test, for you to see. And afterwards you can set it up to turn off. For example, here when it's below 26 Celsius for 20 minutes, the air conditioning is off. If you place this one behind the MacBook, the airflow is hot, not hot, but it's warm, and there you have higher temperature, and this way you will have more cooling. You can turn it off, but if you don't want to disable these triggers, you can do it like this. This is Shelly AZ Plug. Whatever you plug in here, you can stop and start by pushing this button. Or if you, for example, if you integrate it with Home Assistant, I have set up here a button. If I press it, unfortunately the screen will go off, so I don't want to touch that. The moment you plug it in, it will power the device itself, so it doesn't need to shut down the web interface unless you want it to be off. There are ways to do it. This web interface is connected to the device that I have in my server rack, and it shows you instantly how much it consumes. There is also a power button here, which doesn't power off the device itself, but whatever you plug in here. There are schedules, you have actions that you can do, create actions and so on. This is in case you do not integrate it with Home Assistant. So apart from these two that I have tested already, I have bought others which I did not have time to test. There is this Shelly Gen3 1 PM Mini. This tiny thing is very cute. Actually, there are 2 in the box. You insert them in places where you want the automation to happen. To control the sprinklers or whatever light you want. I'm just giving you an example. The moment you put the wires here and the current goes through it, it will power it up and you will be able to access it via similar web interface if you want to work with it standalone. But also you can integrate it with Home Assistant, Google, Alexa, whatever. This package is with 2 of them. You can buy also 1 or 4, I think, I do not remember. I bought also this outdoor plug, very interesting. The good thing about it is, apart from the fact that it works exactly like this one, it has the same features. The big difference is this one, it's IP44. IP44 means first digit, it protects against solid objects larger than 1 millimeter. So it means dust, small tools, wires, or most insects. And second digit, it protects against splashing water from any direction. Splashing water, yes, remember splashing water. It doesn't protect you for direct rain exposure, water jets or immersion. If it goes underwater, no. I will have to test it also, and also I will have to test the range. So let me know if you need more information about it. So the good thing about all these products is works with Home Assistant, which is very good for me and probably very good for you, because otherwise you will not click on my video. It has its own Shelly integration. It works with Alexa, with Google, but also it works standalone. You can buy it and go to its web interface and configure to do whatever. If you need assistance about how to integrate it via Home Assistant, it's not that difficult. Install Shelly, yeah, and add device. So for example, this has a lot of stuff, device info, automations, sensors. It tells you also if firmware is up to date, diagnostics. For example, external power is off because it works only with the batteries. External power is this one. Battery at 72%. So far it's okay because it was working 24/7 since, so it's fine. And also AZ Plug. If we go here, we have firmware information, we have current, and you can see how much it consumed when. Very interesting. Frequency also the same if you have spikes. Power is very important for your consumption. And total energy, very interesting. For example, let's see what it was, 4th of July. Okay, just let's put 4th of July and 9, yeah, select. Okay, so this was plugged into my desk here. The screen and also the pedals, Pro Wheel and the PC, 78 kilowatts. It will never go down, yeah, it goes up continuously. Yeah, we have periods where I did not consume anything. When you see this, you'll start realizing how important it is for stuff to be shut down from time to time. Yeah, so let me know if you need me to show you more information about it. Like I said, it's very, very easy to plug it in with your Home Assistant. I did not have any problems with it. The most important is to install Shelly, the integration. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, the temperature and humidity sensor, the AZ plug, the outdoor plug, which is outdoor plug S Gen 3, but it works in similar way like this one. And we have this 1 PM, two of them, which you can put inside many places and the current goes through it and you can do automation with it. Very nice. And that's it. Like I said, let me know if you need anything. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.